Welcome back to Totally Thorpe, and today we'll be discussing 7 things that men look for in a woman when choosing a wife. Now, this is going to be a little bit subjective, well, objective, because which one is it?
Objective.
Oh, so you go?
That's your
Alright,
subjective.
so just know that it's my opinion mostly, whichever one the word is. It's mostly my opinion because this is what I look for in what I saw in her, why I definitely went after her. So some men may agree and some men may have some, it's a differences. So guys, if you're watching this and you have some differences, just let me know in the comment section if you agree with me, if there's anything that you would remove, anything that you would add to the list. We're curious to know.
Well, ladies, I don't know about you. I am definitely curious to see what it is that makes us wife material, what it is that appeals to men. So let's go.
Well, I can tell you that the first thing is physical attraction.
That's the first thing.
Woman to look good. I mean, look at her. Sexy though. She's nice and cute. And
Back to the people, yes.
yes. So the first thing for me is physical attraction. How the woman puts herself together. Now, it don't have to be the cutest and the hottest and the sexiest body. How a woman puts herself together and carries herself is very important to me, and I'm sure it is to other men too. Just take care of your body, take care of your skin, wear some nice clothes. You don't have to be the most expensive clothes, but put yourself together well. That is one thing that a man will look at and say, wow, that girl know how to carry herself.
And then one thing I'm realizing, ladies, you see it all over. You don't need to have a whole lot of money to look good. So ladies, I got you, because I know you want to ask this question, because I want to know as well. Alwyn, when you said how a woman carry herself, what exactly you mean by that?
The impy skimpy something for me, it will turn my head, but I'm not looking for that in a wife.
Okay.
So I like a woman that can dress modestly, but still look good. So I'm not talking about like the church she cover. I'm talking about, looking good in the clothes and actually feeling good in the clothes.
Yeah.
Like you can actually tell when a woman feels good in her clothes without it being too,
Right.
too much. I don't
But
need
there's
it too much.
there's a time and place for everything. So
Yeah.
of course,
Maybe
the
at the
beach you
beach.
can be skimpy.
Yeah.
It depends on the
But
circumstances.
you have some levels to this, because you have some woman there on the beach and you thought, boy, this will cover something. So there are levels to it. So naturally there on the beach a bikini.
Yeah.
If you look good in a bikini, if you look good in a one piece, it don't really matter.
No matter.
It
Yeah.
really
You
doesn't
have your
matter.
beach body, wear your body.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I like not too much on any one extreme, not too impy, not too modest, but more over to the modest side. I like when a woman can look good in
Appeal
clothes.
to you.
Yeah, I like when a woman can look good in her clothes.
Yeah.
In clothes. Alright, so another thing that I'm looking for in my woman is how supportive she is. Now, men love to be supported. They love to feel like the woman have them back, like the woman think that they have what it takes to be, the man. At the end of the day, we have egos, and that's just the truth. And we like when you help us to feel like 1, we needed, 2, we important, and 3, that we can do anything that we put our minds to. For me, I have a whole heap of hopes and dreams. I share a lot. Sometimes I have some outlandish ideas, but at the end of the day, she is supportive of me, and she pushes me to be better. Just by being herself, she pushes me to get better and be better. So I always try to get better. So you need somebody who's in your corner, somebody who's supportive. Now that kind of rolls into the next one, which is at the end of the day, I need a friend. Not just a girl, not just a wife. I need a friend. I need a virgin, a linky. We can, talk to about anything. Like, men will go through a lot. We face a lot. There's a lot of pressure on our backs, and sometimes it's more than we can actually bear. And just having somebody to kind of talk to and release some of that tension just through conversation and little ramping from time to time. We need that. Sometimes the women, they don't see what we're going through because we don't share it on our faces and express it in an emotional way. But sometimes we don't need to talk. Sometimes we just need it for that.
Like when?
Like a lot of times we don't really want to talk. Like, just be in the same room with me, I'm good.
Like when you're watching your football, you don't want me to talk, you just want me to sit there and just relax.
Exactly, I like football like on TV. I'm good at that and I watch my side play. Just her being in my presence is good enough. And a friendship is what causes that.
But let me ask you this though. Some persons may say, yes, a friendship, but then a guy would want to have a male as his best friend. Why is that difference between having your partner as a friend as opposed to your friend, just a regular male friend?
But the thing is, you need both. You need the male friends and you need your woman to be a friend too. And I really believe that if I'm only dependent on outside people, male, female, whoever, to be my friends, and my woman is not my friend, then I may go to the wrong places to seek advice, or I may vent in the wrong places, and then that will turn into something else. I want to be able to vent to my wife. I want to know that my wife is my best friend. That's me. That's
right.
From my perspective. Another man might think different. Hang with the boys and all them stuff. I like to hang out with my brethren them too. But at the end of the day, I don't think any of them supposed to can replace my wife as a friend.
Big up. That's a good point. I love that.
Alright, so this one going to be a little bit controversial, but it's the truth. Men usually want a woman who has some form of motherly instincts, because...
What do you mean? Like, to be a mother?
No, but yeah.
What does it even mean though? What does that even mean?
Alright, so here's the thing. It's not to mother us and treat us like your picnic.
Okay.
Alright? It's more that mother-like love and taking care of us in certain ways, not like it replacing mom, but be there for the man like a mother would. We look for similarity in women that in our mothers.
Which is that's something that we found out when we were doing premarital counseling.
Exactly.
Yeah, that you literally picked that.
Exactly. So when a woman can do certain things that a man sees his mother doing, it kind of makes sense, and it goes even deeper than that. When a man sees a woman who can bring forth his children and raise his children, trust me, for me, that is a big plus. A woman that I can see raising children with.
Okay.
So the motherly qualities for me are a big thing. The next one is I need a woman who's driven. No, tie back in, because my mother.
She's driven.
Exactly.
Well driven.
I saw that in my mother. I saw where, if we have certain hard times, I've seen her take up part-time jobs along with her full-time job to be able to pay for certain things through school, so we never have to take up no loan and them something there. And that spoke to me. Now them something there, for me, my wife, very driven, and can't lie, it's one of the sexiest things about her.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like, she go hard.
That's
she's
news.
she's sexy.
Yeah.
She go get it. Me not have to worry about nothing. Like, me I do my work, she I do fair work. I mean, I tell you, say, yo, yeah man, top wife. Top wife.
Top wife, baby.
Top wife.
Yeah. Well, ladies, I want to know, When you say driven, is it that the woman must make her own money, or will you be able to be with a woman that is a housewife? Can I be a housewife one day and be good with it?
Alright, so when I say driven, it's not even the work vibe. I just know say yo, no matter what, you now make certain things reach you. Like housewife, if you're a housewife, you know say the house
Also go clean and cook
pristine. You know say time nobody come at the house, I know some good in time reach home, the food I got there. Even if she was a housewife, she will find some way to make some form of income.
That is true. I can't be a housewife just like that.
So even if
I could be a housewife if you become like probably Jeff Bezos. I'd definitely be a housewife.
Alright, so she's going to become a housewife because you can now come back to this video years later.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'd stay home and then a housewife, but I wouldn't be a housewife. I'd just be a. I'd probably find something to do to kind of be valuable to the world or something, but not a housewife. We're gonna have like a lot of housekeepers for that.
Hey, money.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Rich and bossy.
Yeah, but so driven for you is not necessarily about the work aspect of it, but just doing good overall, like a go-getter overall in whatever area.
Again, if you realize a lot of these things kind of roll into each other, because the next thing for me is to be able to represent me well. And not just physically, like we mentioned the first thing. I mean, my wife supposed to can touch road and people see my wife and say, oh wow, representation of me. She's an extension of me. I'm a rib, you understand? So
I mean what?
Yeah, my rib.
Oh, rib.
Like Adam. One day God put me to sleep and take up my rib and make you and say, alright, you're welcome. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find her.
Okay.
And that one.
Yeah.
So
cycle.
Yeah. So I want her to be able to represent me well. I don't want a situation where she there road and people say, oh, I really Halloween wife that. No. I'll tell you something, you see my wife already up in it.
I mean, that makes sense.
You want to know when she open her mouth, you're not embarrassed by the things she says. A little intellect, I don't need the brightest, the brightest, but can hold a conversation and willing to learn and listen, and these are the things that I really like in my wife. And I believe other men would like that too.
Like that too. In a woman, I have a careful.
So I believe that that is something that other men would like to see in their woman.
Yeah, for a woman to be like wife material, let's just say. Somebody that can represent them pretty well. So woman, you're here, what you need to do, make sure that the man feel proud of you when you and him go out. Make sure that him can see you down the road and be very proud to say, that's my wife. I guess that's a big deal for them, so we just have to work with it.
Top wife.
Yeah.
No, last but not least, in my opinion, probably the most important one. Respect. A woman that respects a man is definitely the woman that the man will be giving the most attention. Respect is number one for a man. Now, it's in the Bible. The man should love his wife and the woman should submit, but the word submit is related to respect. So the woman should respect her man, right? Now, the book Love and Respect goes a little deeper to say, here what, no matter what, a man should love his wife. A wife should respect the husband.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah.
No, I can talk straight up. We're not perfect.
No, not all.
We're not perfect. We're not perfect. So sometimes it's almost a give to get. Or a get to give.
Oh, you don't do this, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. But you see, respect for a man is number one.
Yeah.
Just respect me. I mean, sometimes we have arguments and it seems as if she's not respecting me. But yeah, as I said, we're humans, so sometimes So we're going further, but respect is really and truly the number one thing. If a woman I move like she not rate me a certain way, worse in public,
Yeah.
that not gonna work out.
I can understand that, and this is the first time you're gonna hear this, but I remember when we were in life group, and we did the love and respect book, and I know that I had work because I can be very strong-headed, I can be very aggressive in my words sometimes, and I had to put in my phone. You don't know this, babe, but I had to put in my phone as a reminder every day. It comes up on my phone at a specific time. The first thing, like 8 o'clock in the morning, says, respect my husband.
That's what that alarm is?
That's what that alarm is.
Deep.
Yes. I had to do that. So it reminded, like every single day, it reminds me, respect my husband, respect my husband. Because I was struggling with it. Not to say struggle with it to respect him. I respect him generally, but then as you get into the relationship and, more teeth and tongue meet, you kind of feel like, you want to just say this or you want to do that or whatever. But then you have to come back, find yourself. And as he said, respect is not just respect, it ties into submit. So it's not easy to submit, especially when you have a strong personality and you're so independent and you can do you kind of thing. It's not as easy. So it's something that has to be learned and something that takes a lot of practice, and I had to find that in me. So of course, when you just meet, respect up, and but as you go along, sometimes you find that you're not doing it the way that it's supposed to be done. So that's how I did it. So now I had to put it in my phone and remind myself every day, respect your husband no matter what.
Well,
respect your husband. It's working?
It's working.
Yeah, baby.
Still have work to do.
Not work, I do man. So keep work, I keep still, but
During arguments, it's the hardest time to show respect, but it's the most important time. So no matter what, try to remain respectful.
Women is the number one thing for men. That's something that we're going to probably do another video on.
we
So
probably
stay
should do
tuned.
the love and respect book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on that one because that book there, it spoke a lot to us.
Yeah.
So guys, let us know in the comment section how many of these things that I have on my list you have on yours and what you would change, because the ladies want to know. They really want to know.
Of course. I mean, ladies, we have work to do. I mean, you know what it is that men are attracted to, and you need to put these things in practice so that you can catch the right guy, the right husband material kind of guy. You want proper husband material, man. And women who are married or in a relationship, you know what are the areas that you need to work on, so don't get complacent. We have work to do.
So guys, do me a favor now. Just like this video, share, and leave some comments below. Help us out with the YouTube algorithm because we are trying boss and thing, you understand?
Boss man, boss we.
Yeah, man. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you can see all the new videos as soon as them come out. Don't miss it. So until next time.
See you guys. Bye.